Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we have a 3,000 point battle playing as the Tau against the Orks. What's different about it is we're using my Tau Invisible army, so we have the maximum number of invisible units, and we're going to be playing against a very infantry-focused Ork force, which I think is very, very good and is a lot of fun to play. So we'll try that out. I do have another Ork army that I may test out if I've got time at 3,000 points, which is a bit more like shooting focused, and the AI does a little better at shooting targets. Like it even shoots stuff when it really shouldn't. So that might give a little better indication of how things will go. The AI is just not super great at using close combat units or certain other factions. Just in general, it doesn't do a very good job. That's the right army. Let's make sure we get the right force here, which is all the boys. So yeah, a couple weird boys, couple mechs, couple pain boys, a whole bunch of Gretchen, some regular boys, one unit of knobs. I think they have upgraded weapons, close combat weapons. Three of the knobs in mega armor, three lutas. I think at least two of them are upgraded to the las cannon variants. We've got a couple flash gets and a couple def treads. So just keep it sort of even. We're going to fight on the same map, which is place of challenge, and we'll see how we do. As usual, fighting to the death. But yeah, I feel like the AI knows how to kind of move and shoot. Like, it's hard to screw that up. As long as there's a target close by, the AI is going to shoot at it. It will tend to prioritize weakened units or units that can do more damage to, generally, but sometimes they do weird stuff. Like, I've seen Gretchen shooting at tanks they can't hurt, that kind of thing. But at least with that, they would shoot and do some damage. It seems like when they're much better at close combat, so things like def dreads, knobs and mega armor, that kind of stuff, they very rarely actually charge in and start smashing stuff up in close combat when the AI is controlling them, which is unfortunate because that's where they're going to do most of their damage. So the whole point is to get them to survive, to get to the enemy line, to then start wrecking stuff up. Like, that's what they want to do. The other thing, of course, the AI just doesn't put people on Overwatch, which is pretty weird and bizarre. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to set up pretty similarly to last time, I think. There isn't too much I need to worry about. There's less def dreads. So yeah, we'll try to set things up relatively similarly. We've got a nice wide area here. We can get everybody kind of set and ready to go. We've got a lot of invisible guys we can do some scouting with. We've got the cadre we're going to have in here. Tanks will split you guys up. Let's actually do something kind of like this. We're going to throw some ghost keels into the main line, at least initially, because why not? One of you, yeah, we'll have as kind of a scouting force out this way-ish. We're going to have one of the broadsides also on this flank. So we want breachers in with the tanks. Got all these invisible stealth guys. Cadre's back. Where's my ethereal? There you are. You're so tiny, it's hard to see you. Now, we could have some infantry advance with the main force. The guys with the burst cannons do not have marker lights. The guys with the fusion blasters do, so that's what we want to make sure we spread those guys out as well. Let's put, like, you there. We want to get a fusion blaster advancing. Let's give you a little support. We've got a couple there. Fusion blaster, burst cannon, fusion blaster. Yeah, let's kind of do this. We could sort of jump over and sort of advance out to scout a little bit. Just to kind of look around and see what we can do. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We'll sort of have to jump initially here, but we can use the jump on these guys every couple turns. So it's not a huge deal.
Nothing shall stand against us.
So initially, yeah, we're just going to run on up here with some of you guys. I'm going to kind of stay in some cover here initially.
Reporting in.
Make sure we click the right button. Do not go invisible now.
On our way. On your word.
I'm going to go wide with both of you.
Confirmed.
Guys, we'll go a little bit more central. Where do I want you? I mean, we could try to play this, but we also could kind of come into this zone, potentially. We're going to advance up. I can get an angle out here, like that way and this way. So that's what I'm going to do. Slow little guys. Alright, let's just tear on up here.
Moving.
Shift a little bit. Go looking
On our way.
around.
Stealth team, reporting in.
Kind of check the flanks a little bit as well. I could just advance with these guys and jump later. I think that's what I'll do, actually. Yeah, why not?
Pushing forward. What do you need?
It's unlikely we're going to spot anything
To the front line.
anytime this turn, so we'll
Wherever
hold off on
I
using any
am
abilities
needed.
or anything. Yeah, where am I going to put you? We could come in to potentially get some shots a variety of different ways. That's not awful. Yeah, could kind of do that. So if we come into this area, depending on the pillars, we can sort of see that way, this way. I don't have good vision down there. Fortunately, he's kind of slow, so I can't really move those guys
serve
around
the
super
greater
well.
good.
I think that's everybody. Yeah, so we'll just auto Overwatch here, not a big deal.
I will slow them down.
So yeah, this Orc army, there's a lot of screening forces with the
Tracking
Gretchen.
potential targets.
They could be running two separate groups if they were smart, with
know where you are.
a mech in each one and a pain boy in each one, giving the shielding and the health to a couple groups kind of staying
Tracking
together and
potential
advancing.
targets.
That's what they really should be doing. That's not what they're going to do. The AI likes to just scatter people around and come at you in dribs and drabs. Which
Tracking
unfortunately
potential
makes picking them
targets.
apart super easy, especially with the Tau, who are really good at destroying things at range. I could probably wait to use my ethereal abilities, but I'm going to go ahead and use them now, I
What
think.
troubles you?
We've got the whole core here.
The
It lasts for
blows
2
of the
turns,
enemy will not hinder
so
you.
let's go some health and evasion. Let's go looking around a little bit.
On our way.
We could hold off going invisible. We could, maybe wait a turn, then jump forward.
On your word.
I think that's what I'm going to plan on doing. We're going to kind of hang out here for a turn, see what we can spot, whether any attacks
Orders
come our way.
received.
Then we'll make do afterwards. Mr. Ghost Keel, you don't have a really obvious place to hang out and hide, so let's go wide, where I'm probably not going to get
Artillery
seen
standing by.
too much, I would hope. Let's go there, I
Repositioning.
guess. It's not a great spot, but gives me some view this way, out that way. Drop a long-range Overwatch here. I'm assuming we're going to advance up first, though, in case I do reveal anything. It's unlikely, but it's possible we reveal something. I don't think we're going to go too, far enough forward to actually spot anything.
Confirmed.
And I'm not dropping Overwatches yet, just because I want to kind of look around and see what we can see.
Stealth team, reporting in.
We could get pretty far up here. Tempting, but dangerous. Let me just go there.
Standing by.
Let's go ahead
En
and
route.
pull up. Alright, not seeing anything, so yeah, we should be okay to just Overwatch here.
We will keep watch.
6 is optimal range on the tanks. The Ghost Keels, it's 3 is optimal, which is, not super far,
Moving.
but we can push it a little bit if we want to be less accurate,
They will never
which is
see
what
it
we'll
coming.
do. You can just fly on over. So once they start coming at us, we can just try to pick them apart.
Moving to position.
Okay, we got the breachers for stuff up close. Maybe hang with the tanks.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, just go there. That's fine. We're not going to need the overwatch here quite yet with them. Just have them in position. Let's bring you in so we can kind of jump ahead if we need to.
Ready for orders.
Okay, you ready to go for special abilities. And get additional shots with him. Get guaranteed hits, that kind of stuff. Always quite nice. And he shoots pretty effectively at range.
Establishing fire zone.
Okay, I clicked that a little too close. I think that was one tile closer. Yeah. So 6 is optimal. Keep the
I
ethereal
am
back,
here.
just hiding.
Calculating firing solutions.
Let's go. Yeah, let's push up all the way. Why not? So 10 is optimal, which I can't even
To
see
enter
that far.
will mean their deaths.
At least not yet.
Ambush ready.
Set up a few shots here.
Ambush ready.
Alright, let's go ahead and drop the overwatch.
On your word. Stealth team, reporting in.
Ready.
Alright, it's everybody? Yeah, it's everybody. Alright, let's see what's gonna come at us here and where.
Targets outside of visual range.
This army can really just sort of infiltrate and spot stuff, and we can prioritize targets pretty effectively and take down major threats. So even though I don't feel like this army is that strong, it does a really good job of kind of tearing stuff apart if they're spread out. Haven't had many times when guys get revealed either. Your invisible units can get revealed if someone moves into the tile with them, but I'm not sure if it's their end tile ends in the same tile as mine, or if they just move through the tile. It kind of feels like if they move through, I'm fine.
Up ahead.
Ah, that's too bad. So we could have waited to use our abilities and stuff here. Didn't get any good overwatches off as well. I thought we might get a shot at him, but we have to have vision and also have him move. So him just kind of stepping into vision is not enough to trigger the overwatch. Disappointing.
On your word.
Alright, I'm gonna go jumping on out here like a maniac. Check on the flank for anything interesting.
Activate stealth fields.
There isn't much here. Okay, we've got the Pain Boy there, so he's a priority target.
On our way.
Further over. So we've got actually a pretty good group here. We've got a mech along with a Pain Boy. So the mech is helping protect the Pain Boy. The Pain Boy health is affecting all these other guys around. So ideally, Pain Boy and mech need to die. It kind of feels like a waste, but we could mark the mech and then fire missiles at him. Terrible shot here. Actually, I have a better shot at the mech, which is kind of weird. I guess because we marked him. I thought we'd have an okay shot at the Pain Boy, but it's looking pretty rough. While we're here, let's give everybody in this area bonus
Make
shots.
every shot count.
Alright, what I'm gonna do,
Artillery standing by.
let's go ahead and missile this guy.
Seeker missile away.
Alright, good damage. Rocket pods were still a little further away. Let me move up,
Repositioning.
actually, although it might be a little too close. I just want to grab some cover, but yeah, let's sort of
Repositioning.
back off. We'll use this as a nice angle. Take some shots from there. We're gonna go missile strike as well.
Flaw in the armor? Ah!
Alright, mecha's down, so no more force field for you guys. It seems like most of the stuff's bunched up over there, so we might want to angle out here-ish, but this isn't too bad of an angle. I'm just going to hang out over here for the moment.
Acknowledged.
Stealth team, reporting in.
Let's use you guys to scout over here. Okay, so we've got the other mech and other pain boy, so actually not terrible keeping them together. Decent idea. Most of my guys are on the left, so we'll kind of crush the left side first, I think. Can get some shots at the mech. I mean, I might as well. There isn't much else for me to shoot at. So, yeah, go
Thin
for
them
it.
out.
Shields and armor holding nicely.
Yeah, he's got the bonus health. He's got the force field. I can't really get a good shot at anything here, unfortunately. We could take a long-range shot at the weird boy.
Confirmed.
We could definitely come in and hammer the weird boy with you guys. Sure. The weird boys have some nice abilities they can use to buff the other orcs in general. 65%. In best case scenario, we get a kill here. I'm going to hold off on marking him. Let's just blast him.
Why? Stop it.
Okay, good damage.
Orders received.
Let's finish him off.
Activate stealth fields.
Take him out, hopefully.
They shooting at me.
Okay, not that he was a major threat or anything, but, you know, he's standing out in the open like a maniac. Yeah, so I think Pain Boy, War Boss. There's a lot of guns back here, though, which have me a little concerned.
Awaiting assignment.
Don't have a shot at anything. Let's stay to the flank, because we could maybe try to get in and burn some stuff with the flamers. Well, I've got a 50-50 shot. That might be worth trying. Yeah, sure, why not?
Firing.
Clicked on it. I don't know why it didn't respond. Took a moment. Alright, we missed. Looked like it was pretty close, though.
Orders acknowledged.
That's fine. We'll just push in and harass stuff. So you're good to go. We've got the main core now we can do stuff with. We'll go ahead and have
Ready.
you guys break off. You're not getting any bonus health, right? Yeah, so he's fine.
Moving.
So let's just try to cook him with these guys. If we can land our hits.
Ready for infiltration.
I could move my commander up.
Nothing
Actually, I'm
shall
going to go ahead
stand
and do that,
against us.
just to get the bonus to hit. Gets me a 70%, a little bit extra damage.
What a pathetic little shooter!
Alright, we need something to finish him off. My commander could probably do it. I've got this
On your
other
word.
squad here. You might be able to do it.
On our way.
Let's see. I do have less accuracy from jumping and stuff, though. Terrible hit chance. Move my commander up. That'll affect me, right? Yeah. 55%. Let's light him up. See if we can kill him.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, I think he's got like 3 health left. 7 health left. Disappointing. I may have to have my commander shoot him. He's out of range here. We could have the secondary guns and the tanks go for him. We could have you pick him off, though, I think is probably
To the front line.
my best option, Mr. Fireblade. If you wouldn't mind
Removing
assassinating their
targets.
commander. Thank you.
To the front line.
Back behind the pillar with you. Yeah, so Pain Boy. I don't need to overcharge, I don't think, here. I am within command range, yeah. Just blast him. Feels like a bit overkill just to pick him off, but he's pretty important to take out. Secondary guns, I think I'm going to hold off. Let's pull back here.
Whatever you ask.
So now what's the priority? Well, there's lots of dangerous stuff here. Probably the flash gets. Make the most sense. So we go to here, take a little bit of a long-range shot, back off. I'm going to go ahead and overcharge it so we can get some splash damage here.
Overcharging ion weapons.
Didn't take any damage, good. Missed some of the shots, we've got bonus fire coming, it's just taking a little while. Come on. Okay. Just blasted one of them off their feet. So we only killed 2, but I did do some general decent damage. That's a few less guns shooting at me, so that's a positive.
I serve the greater good.
I'm gonna have you
Moving to position.
back up here. Overwatch with you, because he's got fairly short-range guns. We'll have the breachers ready for anything charging in, although I don't think anything's going to come up that close.
They will not get through this way.
And I'm going to have you just
Pushing forward.
park here for the moment, because nothing's going to be really a major threat at the moment. So that just leaves... Oh, we've got an action here still. 50%, 20%. I mean, we might as well shoot.
Thin them out.
Oh, that hurts.
Get a little bit on the weird boy. You guys have nothing. We'll just overwatch.
Ambush ready.
Ethereal, you can just sit tight. And we'll use the ability next turn. Alright, so I wasn't able to kill a huge amount of stuff there on that turn, but we picked apart a bunch of the leadership. So we took out one of the mechs, one of the pain boys, and the commander. So that weakens one whole flank. It makes the regular guys vulnerable to attack. What the heck is the pain boy? He's running off, way to the flank. That's really, really dumb. You should be staying with the mech, getting those buffs. and staying together would make way more sense. Gretchen are charging ahead like maniacs. Pretty much ignore the Gretchen for a while here. We can always pick them off with flamers later. He just blinded my tank. The other tank may be taking a bunch of fire here. Doesn't know what to do. It's very odd. If he just moved into the tile I was in, I would get revealed. So if you kind of know where they're at, you can just move in. We're going to have a bunch of shots coming in.
Don't they know who we are?
They are splitting up their fire. I do have flamers on all the ghost keels. Hey, there's Death Dread. There's another Death Dread around somewhere. And we've got them right in our face, so we could potentially cook a bunch of orcs here. Las Cannon Ludas. Knobs and Mega Armor are also big threats. Yeah, I mean, just the sheer number of guys coming in my direction that I've got to deal with here is a little frightening. Okay, priority-wise, killing off the heavy weapons. I don't remember how far the mech ability goes. We could pick off the mech with my infantry. We've got rockets and stuff here.
Calculating firing solutions.
What's my main... Yeah, there's nothing really like a main threat. Look, we could take the big guns here. If we could hit like the knobs and mega armor, those are probably the most valuable targets I could go for.
Stealth
Do I
team,
have... I've got
reporting
marks
in.
available. That'll just generally help. It's not like a massive help, but it is something. Yeah, let's marker light you guys. You're gonna marker light the mech. So we've got big guns here. So big guns here are gonna try to cook the mech to death.
Shields and armor holding
Okay,
nicely.
pretty big hit. I just want to, comparison-wise, let's kind of look down here on the ground. That's a whole lot of green coming our way, as you can kind of see. But they're kind of in a position where, yeah, we could just burn them and cook them here pretty effectively. I don't know if it's going to kill these guys because they are fairly tough. But there's a lot of stuff here that we can just absolutely burn to death. So you have big guns as well.
On our way.
So you can kill the mech, for sure.
Gotta fix this.
And then I'm going to move through the enemy here, which might end up causing me some trouble. Like I said, if they move into the tile I'm in, I do get revealed. We'll kind of look around. So you
On
shot,
your word.
we can still move. Let's hold off.
Awaiting assignment.
I don't know what he's thinking, putting the pain boy out here all by himself. I guess it's just keep him safe. Alright, let's start the burning over here with these guys.
Nah, stop it. Crump 'em.
The main group I'm concerned about is the Ludas. So, yeah, we did decent damage there. Could have been better. Let's light them up a little bit.
Oi, that hurts.
Dropped 3 of them. Yeah, the ability to kind of infiltrate the army and just prioritize targets and take them out is really, really vicious. They do have the las cannons, so I feel like they are probably
On
the
our
better
way.
target to go for. So let's wipe them out, hopefully.
Now, stop it! Crump 'em!
Just like that. We wipe out some las cannons before they ever even get a chance to do anything. I need to remember to use my ethereal ability up here before I forget.
What troubles you?
Yeah, if you move.
To the front line.
If we can at least get my main line guys here covered. Yeah. Let's even move the breacher over. Get the health and evasion
Move
on the
swiftly
main
and
core,
silently through the battlefield.
and then you can kind of tear away. Okay, so out on the flanks, we're doing some harassing. Let's move you
On our
up.
way.
So we could maybe start chasing
Confirmed.
down the Death Dreads. Death Dreads really should be out front absorbing attacks. That or Gretchen should probably be at the forefront. Getting wrecked. Out here on this flank, we don't have a whole lot. We've got rockets.
Artillery standing by.
So what I want to do is hit these guys. We're at 45%. I move up,
Repositioning.
that'll get them to optimal range. We can pop one of them maybe. 70%.
As you command.
See if we can land the shot. Okay, we hit him, but didn't kill him. For rockets, let's go with the flashkits.
Acknowledged.
Come here so we can smash your teeth out!
Back up. We've got 2 squads of knobs here. 51, 59.
Stealth team, reporting in.
Can't mark. That's unfortunate. I mean, we could go after the Ludas a little bit. We could try to pick off the weird boy.
On our way.
Let's kind of head up this way. Try to cook the weird boy.
Thin them out.
Alright. Then I don't have a great shot,
our
but
way.
we'll come up and hit these guys at least a little bit. Yeah,
Thin
it's a
them
terrible
out.
shot, but we'll take it.
Oi! That hurts!
Just to get some damage going on those guys. Yeah, Gretchen here I'm not too concerned about. So, broadside.
Repositioning.
So that gets me a good shot. There at 80%. If I back up again, I might have an okay shot there, but it might also still stay 70. So let's just hit the one we've got the 80% on.
Who threw that?
Okay, again, didn't get a kill, but we did hurt him. If I move over, we could hit an actual important squad
Repositioning.
with my rockets. So let's go ahead and burn here. I want to see how much I can do. These guys are already softened up by the rocket. Is that going to take them out? Alright, didn't kill them. We did get one of the knobs.
Moving.
Let's get out of the way. I could always just move over and burn and we can eliminate these guys. Or we could rocket them and then I could burn these two, but I'm not sure we're going to take out those other flash kits.
Calculating firing solutions.
Yeah, I can't quite hit those guys. Let's rocket the flash kits here. That'll wipe them out.
As you command.
Fire up the flamer that way.
Right through the armor!
Yeah, they're taking this like champs. Probably we'll use the secondary guns on the tanks if that's enough. That might not actually be enough, but we'll see what we can do. Let's push in on these guys. My commander also has a flamer, so we can do some work there. There's just so many of them that it's... I mean, that's part of why this army's good, is there's just so many of them to deal with. We've got... Are those las cannons? No, those are not las cannons. I'd really like to hit the Ludas back there, but the knobs and mega armor that are approaching me are probably a bigger threat.
How can I assist?
I could go guaranteed hits. Yeah, even though this guy's blind. Let's make it so he can't miss.
Study your enemy's
I'm
movements.
assuming that will
Know where
counteract the
they will
blind.
be even before they do.
Yeah. So I could absolutely trash the Ludas. Interesting, interesting. It's tempting. It's either that or we blast some knobs and mega armor. They're probably not going to advance into close combat. Probably. So I'm going to overcharge, and we're just going to blast the Ludas here. The las cannons.
Now, stop it! Crump 'em!
Okay, we dropped 3 of them. With my secondaries. See if I can pick off the flash kits. Just one of them. Yeah, one of them still has a decent amount of health, so that's kind of a bit of a hassle. Regular attacks. We did mark these guys. Got Ludas there. I mean, 85% is pretty darn good.
Heavy
Yeah, let's hit them.
firing.
Shouldn't have done that!
Drop 1. Secondaries. Go for the knobs a little bit.
Right through the armor!
Commander, we could jump around and do some
Thrusters
craziness.
engaged.
So from here, we're gonna burn you guys. It
Is
should
either
finish
way
you
of
off,
the
I would
Talva.
think.
Kill them all.
Okay. Then we could soften up Ludas, we could hit the knobs, we could maybe take out the... One of them is hurt. What's going to do more damage to me? Probably the Ludas, but I can't kill any of them. So yeah, let's just fire some shots over here.
You're making us mad!
So we got the hurt one, so that squad's down pretty effectively. Run behind the tank. I am a little concerned that they're actually, for once, going to melee attack me.
Ready for orders.
You never know. I don't know that I want to push up in a crazy way with the Cadre Fireblade. His abilities are pretty useful, so I don't want him getting trashed. Shooting the Gretchen is kind of pointless. Shooting the boys is slightly pointless. Shooting the knobs and mega armor is also slightly pointless just because they're so tough. We can do that and do some damage.
To the front line.
70% at you and you're actually hurt. 85% here. I mean, even if I do maximum damage, I'm not going to kill this guy. But we could start working on him. 70% here. No, can't kill anybody. Even if we land all the shots, it'd be 80. There's no splash or anything on this one. I mean, we could pick on some boys. Let's just spread some damage around. I think the knobs are most likely just going to move up and shoot. They're not actually going to engage me in close combat. Run back behind the pillar. Not going to rush in with the breachers. We're going to hold them off.
Hammerhead crew ready for duty.
So there isn't much left for me to do other than just kind of hang out here. Overwatch. Do the same here, although that's potentially kind of a bad spot where they might get focused. Yeah, so just the sheer amount of orcs coming at me has actually been a little bit of a problem. And normally I can kill a lot of really important stuff, and I have killed a lot of important stuff. But if these guys want to just charge straight at me, I mean, I don't know if they have the movement to make it to me and close combat attack. Probably they're just going to move and shoot. We've taken out a lot of the big range threats at the moment. After the enemy turn, most of my invisible guys will get revealed, if not all of them. Some very brave Gretchen there, charging into some plasma shotguns. Stick bomb, that's what they wanted to do. Alright. Going for my poor breachers. Okay, they weathered that relatively well. I'm gonna have a lot of knobs close here. Yeah, like that's just kind of pointless. So theoretically, if the knobs survive, next turn, they'll just come in charging close combat, which is what they should do. I'm not sure they're actually going to do that. Still the Death Dreads in the back. There's still some boys scattered around over there. Death Dreads on the move. Yeah, I think the knobs and Mega Armor are probably the priority target, even though the AI doesn't use them very well. Finishing off the Las Cannon Ludas also.
Taking fire.
Yeah, I mean, even with 2 of them left, 56 damage there. Poor Breacher's getting shot to pieces. Stick bomb. Nope. They just killed my breachers. That's not nice. I don't know what the Pain Boy is like. Nope, I'm out. You guys do whatever the hell you want. I am having no part in it. Alright, so I can call in a missile strike. So with my command ability, we could do that and hit like both of the Death Dreads. We could then shoot up the Death Dreads. We could blow the Death Dread here, but it's only going to do a little bit of damage to the knobs. We've got to be a bit concerned about the number of knobs and Mega Armor that are super close to us.
How can I assist?
No abilities there, and my ethereal abilities are not able to kick in yet either. So, yeah. It's a little bit of a mess. It could be a lot worse. I think. Alright. Show you how crazy my breachers are.
We will not fail.
Mark the knobs. I don't know if the photon grenades will negatively affect me if I use them, so I'm gonna hold off. There's nothing like with high agility I'd want to use it on. Maybe we could use it on like the boys or something. Yeah, let's... Well, actually, let's not. My commander, if he's a little closer, will get a bit of a bonus. That's gonna cost like all my movement to do that, and I'll get shot up a little bit. So...
They
You know
deny
what, you
the
guys
way
can just
of the
burn.
Tauva. Kill them all.
Enjoy. And I'm going to loop around this way, so we get the extra accuracy and damage on the breachers, which we'll probably need on the knobs.
Clear them out.
Shoot the dead.
Okay, we got one. We hurt the others fairly badly. And I can actually just kind of freely disengage if I want to do that. Yeah, I think I
Pushing
will.
forward.
So we have flamers, we have missile strike, potentially. We've got the tanks. So we have a lot of options. Even though it may not feel like it. With your 2 shots, the tanks are kind of in the way. Let me get you out of the way. Could shoot these guys a little bit. I don't think it's enough to... Like, maybe we drop 1 if we're lucky, that kind of thing. We could swing out wider, trying to hit the boys. It's like a full squad of knobs here. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Alright. Can I get a shot
Artillery standing by.
at the Death Dread? Can't even see where... Feel like shooting this guy. It's gonna be bad. I feel like the accuracy is gonna be kind of crummy. That's the right line, right? Right there? Yeah. Let me try this from around the pillar. Can't fire rockets yet, so let's see what we can do here. 54, that's not so great. Other options on priority targets, 76% on you guys. I mean, that's a pretty good shot chance. Let's go for that. Just blast one of you onto your ass immediately. Have a little bit of an issue with the Gretchen up here. Nothing too crazy.
Ready.
Could come back and burn them, then move these guys in up here. Lots of things I can try to do. For you, this is probably my best opportunity. 76% at the Death Dread's not bad, though. Can I make it better? Is that the tile the Death Dread's in? Like there, I think. So 76%, we move. This should be optimal range. What does that give me? 80. Yep, let's go for that. Alright, got a hit. Would have liked to get more damage there, but we could potentially do something about it.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Yeah, Yeah, let me go ahead and do this. We'll call in the strike. We'll hit Def Dread, we'll hit Def Dread.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Okay, that was a lot less damage than I was hoping. Unfortunate, but we can do something about it. You know, we've got a bunch of Ghost Keels, although I'd kind of like to use their Flamers, but we probably should prioritize killing the Def Dread. We've also got upgraded guns in some of these stealth suits. Oh, you're actually right next to this guy, but at least he's not looking your way, so, I mean, that's a positive. So, yeah, how about we'll start here. Try to cook him. Decent hit.
Moving.
That's more than enough. Yeah, just go ahead and do it.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Little bonus damage there on the knobs.
Instructions received.
Okay, you've got big guns. You've got big guns.
On your word.
Little guns, little guns. Okay, little guns. Can't really get to any decent targets, so just shoot the Gretchen, I guess. It'd be great if I could get shots at stuff further out. Let's prioritize that. We'll jump on over. Soften up these looters a little bit.
Oi, dodge!
So we've got two of you guys,
On your word.
but no marks. To do some extra damage to the Def Dread. Best case scenario, it's pretty good at
Pin
150.
them out.
If we can land the shots.
Shoot back!
138. If we can replicate that, you die.
On our way. Thin them out.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Nice. Trash the Gretchen a little bit. Alright, good deal.
On our way.
So yeah, we've totally infiltrated the line here and just
Stealth
wrecking
team,
havoc
reporting
all over
in.
the place. Where do I want you? Let's go ahead and move in.
Awaiting assignment.
Okay. We still have some issues. And my poor breachers here got wiped out. I have to figure out what I want to do with you. But maybe we come burn these guys since they've been softened up. So I can't really burn multiple targets, but we can burn you guys, and then we could turn our attentions to these guys with a close combat weapon.
Nah, stop it! Crump 'em!
Okay, we got a couple of them.
Orders acknowledged.
Turn looking at them, but we're probably going to kill them off with something like maybe the Cadre Fireblade can do that. I do have these guys sort of tied
On
down.
your word.
Got basic guns. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I don't, you know, some pistol shots from the Gretchen really isn't that big of a deal, honestly. Let's cook you.
You're making us
It's the
mad!
wrong guys. I thought I had the other ones, so I should have had them shoot the looters. Whoops.
On our way.
I thought I had the guys with the big guns. Screwed that up.
Mutant spotted.
Who's got more health? 90, 70. Alright, we'll kill the guy with more health.
Who threw that?
Orders received.
Yeah, I kind of fluffed that. Unfortunate. We could have maybe killed those las cannon guys. We've got other options. I'll probably have to use them. Like this. Although that shot chance looks kind of bad. Let's see what it is. 70%? Yeah, go for it. We've got a couple actions.
Oi, douse!
Die, please.
Nah, stop it! Crumple!
Okay, there we go.
To the front line.
Yeah, if we can get behind the pillar, get behind the pillar.
With pride.
So yeah, we've got a full squad of knobs here. That's definitely a concern. I can overcharge one of you guys.
Standing
I
by.
think that's all I've got left, right? Yeah, we do have the ethereal if I want to do something crazy.
Here.
But I don't think I want to do anything that nuts. Let's...
Wherever I am needed.
Like, I could maybe come up and start smacking some boys around, but... eh. Okay. I mean, we could definitely kill the Ludos, but they're not going to do that much damage to me, honestly. These guys could do way more. For some reason, it's a better shot there, so that's what we'll do. Some Gretchen fire from there, not a big deal. Okay, am I close enough? Yeah, I'm close enough to the commander. We're going to overcharge this. We're going to blast this squad.
We can take it.
Did take some damage there.
Shouldn't have done that!
Got one of you, another one is almost dead.
En route.
Like, if they want to charge me in close combat, they can absolutely cause me all kinds of havoc. We're too close. Don't know that I have a good shot, necessarily. Let's go there. Take a little bit of fire from them, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, let's take out, hopefully, the squad.
Heavy weapons firing.
Who threw that?
We missed some shots. There's one guy left with 6 health. That is disappointing. Yep, all we have left is the ethereal. I was hoping we'd mop him up. We kind of screwed up our shot at the Ludas there. No, it was the other guys. We took them out with the Cadre Fireblade, but we could have used the Cadre Fireblade then to take the Ludas out. A couple individual knobs and mega armor still alive. Let's see if they actually charge into close combat, which is what they should do, to do as much damage as possible.
We've been spotted.
That's one no. Hey, one of them's gonna do it.
Enough of this.
Do I get a counterattack? No. All these Gretchen that are scattered around really aren't going to be much of a threat at all. What the loot is going to do. Okay, hadn't really expected them to do that, but sure. Even with the bonus damage there, they just didn't do very much to the ghost kill. Trying to kill the stealth guys though. all trying to kill this one squad. I got one of them. Hey, the pain boy's coming back. Alright, we might have to actually deal with you now.
I serve the greater good.
Well, things are, well, like, we're pretty much in mop-up mode at this point. There's nothing, like, too dangerous that's out there. Do I have rockets up? No, next turn. That's too bad. Okay, so as far as a target for you guys goes, I mean, that's massive overkill. He's at like 6 health. The other guy, the angle's not great. Well, there we might have something. I mean, he's only at 70 health as well, but, you know, he's fairly tough. 90%, we'll take that. Excellent job. Over here, rockets are also not available. This guy is kind of pointless to shoot at. The big stuff's mostly dead. Yeah, the other priority target's way too far away. So I guess we'll just shoot a knob or something. Like, it feels like a bit of a waste. 66%. I don't think it's gonna get any better if I move back, because you can see the circle is tiny over there. So yeah, sure, whatever.
Engaging.
I don't know what we hit, but yeah, maybe even the pillar there. Shot did not connect. Alright. So you guys are split up. We could use my ethereal ability here. I don't think it's going to matter much. But I might as well, I suppose.
Have a head crew ready for duty.
Get everybody kind of back together, and then, yeah. All these mainline guys get the extra health and evasion.
Ready for orders.
Breachers, sure, let's
As
go ahead
you
and
wish.
flashbang. Almost feel bad for these guys. These boys are standing out in the open, they suddenly get flashbanged. Breachers come in, blast them. Oh, we didn't kill them all, wow. I'm surprised. Just because, again, we'll just burn you guys. Should take you out completely.
Look, save us!
We'll hold off on the other action for now.
Ready for orders.
I think we'll have you pick off these guys, and then maybe also that guy, if we can do it.
Moving targets.
Oi, down!
Okay, nice. Take him down.
Shouldn't have done that!
Excellent job. A little bit of sniping. I mean, they were practically dead anyway, just somebody's got to use an action to finish them off.
Standing by.
What can I shoot with you that actually matters? Honestly, nothing. Nothing really matters. So, blast those guys. Then we're going to fire up my secondary guns.
I shoot at us!
Now you dropped one. We have a lot of other weapons still at our disposal. We're a little close here, but take them out.
En route.
Not going to bother overcharging or anything here, although I could. Okay. with my commander. Mop up them.
I shoot at us!
Barely.
Moving to position. This will bring us closer to
So
victory.
we'll just start moving that general direction. The flamer here is pretty useful if we want to just mop up Gretchen, so that's what we'll do.
Firing.
Ah, no, stop.
Moving.
So what's left? We've got some boys there, Gretchen, and then of course the Pain Boy.
Stealth team, reporting in.
How far can we get? Not that far. Fine. Don't have much for these guys to target, so we might as well blast some boys, because it's about the toughest thing that's left. I'm even going to marker them, because why not? So we fire everything at one guy and pick him off. That's not so nice. Don't even have to jump. I'll just have him come in and mop up. Pick the poor bugger off.
I shoot at us!
Thin them out.
Look, save us.
Engage in a little bit of Gretchen slaughter here. We've got big guns on these guys. We could maybe have them go for the Pain Boy.
On our way.
I don't see why not. Try to preserve the flamers in the last couple of ghost kills. Shoot.
Come closer. Got
Okay.
treatment for
Instant
ya.
death there.
On your word.
I mean, it's just Gretchen at this point. So, how many squads? Is it just 2? So if you go here, you can burn him. The other one, I think we can make it to the other and burn him as well. And I still have extra actions I could have used.
Ah, no, stop.
So yeah, we run on back over here. We still have actions, like these guys can still take actions. I think I've got another stealth battlesuit with an action as well. Just faster to burn them.
Ah, look, save us.
And that's it. What did we lose? Oh, right, the Breacher squad. Yeah, they're typically going to want to get close, so it's not too surprising they got killed. We did have some other guys get banged up. Like, one of the stealth squads got shot up a little bit. But, yeah, a pretty one-sided slaughter, generally speaking. Although, it felt more like, wow, that's a lot of orcs to kind of deal with. But being able to kind of get in and pick them apart and take out the important stuff first is really, really strong. So, yeah, 5 kills for the commander, partially mopping stuff up. 4 Cadre Fireblade, at least 2 of those were just mopping up wounded targets. 3 for one of the battlesuit teams. Ghost Keel got 2. Yeah, pretty good result. So yeah, I do have that other army that's a bit more range focused for the orcs that I might try against the Tau and see how that goes. But this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.